She came. That right there, she will get signed.
Okay, we are live now. Just so you know, court is in session.
Morning.
Are you just now checking in?
Nah, I just leave the break room with the lawyer.
Oh, okay. Did he tell you to come back over to this session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll just hang out with us until he comes back, okay?
All right. I think he said you supposed to read me something.
No, I don't do anything without your attorney,
Okay.
okay? So we have to wait on him to come back into the session to call the case.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I put you on mute, sir. Just continue to stay on mute until they call
Oh.
you. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning.
Yep. This is Prosecutor Morgan. I am looking for co-host privileges and also if there are any retained attorneys here.
Okay, judge will give you the co-host privileges and the retained attorneys are here in the breakout room.
Okay, so, and I do have offers for them. I did send them to, I sent them in, but I have them right here. Who am I speaking with? I know you're the clerk, but I can't get your voice.
It's Christina.
Oh, okay. All right, good morning. You guys are gonna get me confused.
Okay.
Going, because you were in my other courtroom the other day. Okay, Miss Whitlow.
All right.
Oh, no, no problem. Okay. All right, I'll wait for the judge on that.
Okay.
Let's see what attorneys are here. Uh-oh.
She'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so to know which attorneys are here, I can let you know that that is attorney Gazeki or is it Gazeki for Mohammed
Yes.
Sharif and Sequali Allen's attorney is here. So the defendant name is Sequali.
Okay, so I have Gazdecki is here and Canzano for Siklawi. Is he here?
Yeah, I don't know if that's his name. He's in the middle of another proceeding, but he is the attorney for Mr. Allen.
Oh, for Alan Siklawi. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, good. And then is Attorney Lamb here?
He's not here. He was here. And then I guess Mr. Sabella is going to be represented by House Counsel.
Oh, they backed out of that. So there's an offer for Sabella. We need to communicate that to defense counsel. I can do that. Good morning, Your Honor, this is prosecutor.
Good morning. How are you, Attorney Morgan?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. I just made you co-host.
Oh, thank you. I'm using a different device today, so you have to bear with me. I'm gonna see how well it works. Sometimes it doesn't tell me who's in what breakout room. It just gives me numbers. Yes, that's all I have right now. Just numbers, so I don't have names. But the defense attorneys are in which breakout room? I'm gonna give them their offers.
The defense attorney is going among. Oh, wait. You mean the retained?
All the retained attorneys should be in one breakout room, and I can go in there and see.
They're in room 13.
13. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go there and I'll be back. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Has everyone in the session spoken to an attorney?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so good morning to you all. I'm Judge Christina Kennedy. Court is in session. We're just waiting on the defense attorney to come back into the main session so that we can start calling your cases. This goes on my. Attorney Gazeki, are you ready on your matter?
No.
Attorney Gazeki, are you there? Attorney Morgan, have you spoken to Attorney Gazeki?
Oh, yes. Yes, this is Prosecutor Morgan. I did. He has the offer, and the offer is in a packet. But one thing I would like to mention, well, Gazdeki's offer is limited access 1 to 5. That's for Sharaf, for Muhammad Sharaf.
Okay,
And for Alan Siklawi, his attorney is Canzano. And the offer should be, I wrote it up, but I neglected to put in limited access 1 to 5.
who is that for?
That's for Alan Siklawi. And his attorney is Canzano.
Have you
Oh,
spoken to him yet, or is he here?
he's in the waiting room, as a matter of fact. Now, here he is. Or is this? No, that's good. Thank you. I'm just gonna admit Canzano. Somehow he must have gotten knocked off.
Okay. Attorney Gazeki, are you ready on your client?
One other thing, you know, I would mention,
I'm sorry, Attorney Morgan.
I'm sorry, for Martin Sevilla, Sevilla, his offer was with the retained because he had a retained, which was Lamb. Apparently, they told me that Lamb is not going to represent him and the public defender is going to represent him. So we need to get that offer. That offer is in the packet for the, I set a separate packet for retained. So the court does have that. I'm not sure if it's in the file.
It's not in the file, no.
It's on the it's in the email, but I can tell you right now the
I'll
offer.
see it. I'll find it and print it.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I missed it. What did you say?
No, I said I will find it and print it and put it in the file.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. So. Okay.
So Attorney Gazdecki, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Good morning again.
Good morning. I don't know. I have been trying to reach out to you. I don't know if you were having audio issues or not.
I
but
sure was.
Okay. Are you ready on your client?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. Is he present?
No, Your Honor, I'm appearing on behalf of him with his
All right.
permission.
All right, let me call it our board.
Yeah, and I think Carrie, that's all Carrie has. Let me see. Okay, so Carrie.
I'm gonna mute anyone else. Latanya Scott, have you spoken to an attorney yet? Good morning
Yes.
to you.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay. I know Mr. Edwards has spoken to an attorney, Ms. Eccles, Mr. Essex. I think attorneys are ready. Have you spoken to Mr. Essex and Mr.
He get a
Simmons?
license once he gets the vaccination. And I'll just.
Yes, Judge. We're ready on several cases, Judge. I just need a couple more offers and a
Okay,
couple
what do
others.
you need for?
We are ready on Edwards, Eccles, Essex, Samuels, Scott, and Stillwell.
Okay, I think there's a Lamont Swaggerty who needs to be spoken to. He has not been assigned a room yet, but
Okay.
you can speak to him after the handle the matter. Gonna handle Attorney Gazdecki first. Attorney Canzano, good morning to you.
Yeah, I'll check in with the officer. That way I have to talk to them before. I
Yes,
talk.
good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. See this.
We,
Are you ready on your matter, Attorney Canzano?
yes, I am here. Thank you.
And which case do you have?
This is Alan Salawki, Siklawi. And we talked,
A-L-A.
Morgan and I talked.
Someone else here on that case already. Oh, that is him. Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna handle,
We resolved that one, Your Honor, if you want to. Mr. Morgan and I resolved. We are in the plea.
I'm looking at like 15 squares. Can you just state your name before you start talking so I can know who's talking?
Okay.
Oh, Canzano, that's you.
Sorry about that, Ms. Clark. Thank you for your patience.
And what is your client's name, Attorney Canzano? One more time.
Client's name is Alan, first name, last name Siklawi.
Okay, waiting on that file. All right, let me do Shabbat first.
I did give it to you.
I have Shabbat. I'm looking for, okay, I got that one too. Thank you. All right, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Mohammed Najim Adan Ali Sharaf, ticket number P1394104. Count 1, disregarding signal red or amber. This matter is scheduled for formal hearing today. May I have appearances for the record?
Marquez Decky, P 46289, behalf of the defendant, per his permission, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Attorney Gazeki. How are you proceeding in this matter today?
We are accepting the people's offer of 1 to 5 limited access.
Access 1 to 5, okay. And do you have authority to resolve this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is going to waive your client's presence. And let's see, the people's offer is to plead this down to limited access 1 to 5. Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the civil infraction?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and how do you plead to the reduced or the amended charge to limited access 1 to 5?
Responsible, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you also stipulate the probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court accepts the plea of responsible to limited access 1 to 5. That is a $125 fine to be paid within 14 days. That would take us to December 20th, 2022.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. Calling the matter of the people of the city of Detroit versus Allen Ghazi Siglawi, ticket number P 1392385, count 1, disregarding signal red or amber. This matter is scheduled for formal hearing today. May I have appearances for the record?
Roger Gamzano, 11586, Your Honor, appearing on behalf of Mr. Zalowski.
Good morning to you, Attorney Canzano. Your client is not present today, correct?
He signed in, but he's not there now.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have authority to resolve this matter?
I
On his
do.
behalf? Okay, the court is going to waive his appearance. And how do you wish to resolve this matter today?
We're going to accept the offer to reduce the charge of 1 to 5 limited access.
Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket to establish a factual basis for civil infraction?
I do.
Thank you. And how do you plead to the amended charge of limited access 1 to 5 on behalf of your client?
Responsible.
Thank you. The fine for limited access 1 to 5 is $125 to be paid within 14 days. And that will take us to December 20th, 2022.
December 20th.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You have a better one. Thank you.
That concludes this matter. Okay. Is the attorney adjourned? Okay. Mr. Edwards, can you please unmute yourself? I'm about to call your case. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Clinton Fitzgerald Edwards, case number SP 135578771, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. May I have appearances for the record?
Bob Zoranek for Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards, can you state your name, sir?
Clinton Fitzgerald Edwards.
Judge, there is a plea offer in this to plead to a reduced charge of improper plates. Mr. Edwards would like to avail himself of that offer.
Okay. can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Edwards, you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranek today in private about your case and about your accompanying right.
Yes, I did.
And did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Zaranek just placed on the record?
Yes, I did.
Do you understand the offer?
Yes, I do.
And it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the offer and enter to a guilty plea today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything to get you to enter into a guilty plea today?
No.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court, and that by entering into a guilty plea, you are waiving that right?
Yes, I do.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to a trial by judge or jury, do you wish to continue and enter into a guilty plea today?
Yes, I do.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to direct your attention to the date of May 24th, 2022 in the area of Grand River Avenue and Burt Road in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and then the location indicated, were you driving a vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was the model of that vehicle?
Nissan Maxima.
Okay, and were you driving that vehicle with no automobile insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of improper plate. Mr. Edwards, the court is going to assess you a fine of $250. How long do you need? How long do you need to pay that?
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today. So that will take us to December 20th. Just be sure, you know what? I'll give you to January 6th, 2023.
All right.
Okay, so you can pay that fine by coming down to 36th District Court and seeing our cashiers on the first floor. You can pay it by going to 36th District Court's website online, paying that way. You can also pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the city. I know there's one at Northwest Activity Center. I know there's one at the City County Building on Woodward and Jefferson, and I'm told that they are also located in different CVS's. So you can pay there, or you can download the DivDat app and pay that way as well.
All right.
Okay, did you have any questions?
No, ma'am, that's it.
Thank you very much. Just make sure you pay that fine of $250 by January 6th, 2023.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your patience. Have a great day. That concludes this matter. I'm going to remove you from the courtroom. Echoes is next. I have 5. Okay, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Kim Shiana Eccles, case number SP 13035-111, count 1, speeding 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed. Also calling case number SP 13035-112, count 1, no valid registration certificate. This matter is scheduled for pretrial today. May I have appearances for the record?
Bob Zaranek for Miss Eccles. Please state your name, ma'am.
Kim Eccles.
Judge, we'd like to set these matters for a bench trial.
Okay. Ms. Eccles, can you please raise your right hand?
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Echols, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranek today regarding your matters and your accompanying rights?
I did.
Okay, and do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury in this matter?
I do.
And your attorney has requested a bench trial in this matter. Do you know that a bench trial is a trial where the judge is the final decision maker on your guilt or innocence?
I do.
And is that how you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Okay, and you understand that by having a bench trial, you would be waiving your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Okay, knowing that, you are knowingly and voluntarily waiving your right to a jury trial. Oh, did anyone threaten you or force or otherwise promise you anything to try to get you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
Okay, so the court is going to schedule this matter for a bench trial on December 20th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning. You show up the same way you did today by logging into Zoom for courtroom 333, and that's 8:30 in the morning. Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Okay, your not guilty plea is continued, and we will see you on December 20th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I still see 3 people in the, no, 4. Let's see. Anthony Essex. I have it, yeah. Okay, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Anthony Marquez Essex, case number SP 110853, count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license not on person, and count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. This matter is scheduled for pretrial today. May I have appearances for the record?
Ab Zaranek for Mr. Essex. Please state your name, sir.
Anthony Essex.
So Judge, Mr. Essex matters are an ID issue, so we'd like to set up for a bench trial and see if the officer shows.
Okay, Mr. Essex, can you please raise your right hand? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Essex, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranek today regarding your case and regarding your accompanying rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You did?
I
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you repeat yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters that are before the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Attorney Zaranek just indicated that you want to schedule this matter for bench trial. Do you understand that a bench trial is a trial where the judge is the decider of fact, meaning it would be a judge, more than likely me, who would determine whether you're guilty or innocent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you understand that you have a right to a jury trial, but by requesting a bench trial, you are waiving your right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that how you wish to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
And is anyone threatening you, forcing you, or promising you anything to get you to waive your right to a jury trial and request a bench trial today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so the court is going to schedule this matter for December 20th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning. So I will see you back here at 8:30 a.m. on December 20th. You attend court today. I'm sorry, you attend court on the 20th, the same way you attend today by logging into the Zoom session for courtroom 333.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. Your not guilty plea is continued, and we will see you on the 20th.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too, thank you.
All right.
That concludes this matter. Okay. Mr. Samuels. Good morning to you. You're next. I just need to file.
Oh.
I have.
No, I'm getting ready to print his also. Okay.
I don't need it right now. I can call it up. You get, I mean, you get, I'm just, yeah. thank you. Okay, this is People of the City of Detroit versus Preston Laird Samuels II, case number SP 1362344, count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicles, count 2, expired plates, and count 3, no proof of insurance. This matter is scheduled for pretrial today. May I have appearances for the record?
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Samuels. Please state your name, sir.
Preston Samuels.
Judge, there is an offer in this matter to plead to the 442 matter. The 441 and 443 would be dismissed. He'd like to take advantage of that offer.
Okay. Let's see. Thank you. One second. Okay, sorry about that. I have several things going on in the courtroom right now. Okay, Mr. Samuels, oh, this is to a civil infraction, correct? Attorney-
We'd stipulate to the face of the ticket, Judge.
Thank you, Attorney Zaranick. Do you also stipulate the probable cause?
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Samuels, how do you plead to the charge of expired plates, which is count 2 on your ticket?
Guilty.
That would be responsible. Plead responsible?
Yes.
Okay. All right, the court is going to accept the plea of responsible to count 2 of this ticket, which is expired plate. The court is dismissing count 1 and 3, which are no proof of insurance and driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. And you stipulated the probable cause, did you not, Attorney Zaranick?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So the court is dismissing those 2 charges. On the charge of expired plates, there is a mandatory fine of $145, Mr. Samuels, to be paid within 14 days. So that would take us to December 20th, 2022. Are you able to pay that fine by December 20th?
Yeah, I should be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it has to be paid within 14 days. And if you need more time, please let me know. Now is the time to let me know, is what I'm saying.
I mean, if I can get to January 6th as well, that'd be great. But if I got to do it in 14 days, I can do that too.
Okay, so I will make this payable by January 6th, 2023. So that's $145 to be paid by January 6th, 2023 on the charge of expired plates. The other 2 counts have been dismissed. You can pay that by coming down to court and seeing our cashier on the 1st floor. You can pay the fine by going online and paying at 36 District Court's website. You can pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. There's one in Northwest Activity Center, there's one at the City County Building. They have them at different CVS's as well, or you can download the DivDat app and pay that way. Just make sure it's paid by January 6, 2023.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for your patience. Do you have any questions?
No, that's it. Thank you.
If not, the next, defense, do you have anything?
All set, Judge.
Anything further? Okay, thank you. That concludes this matter. Thank you, Mr. Samuels. Have a good day.
Bye. You too.
One second. One moment, my clerk had to step away. As soon as she comes back, we will call the next case, which will be Stillwell.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Great. Okay, I just need the file for Devin Stillwell and time.
This one is squared away first.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
This is people of the city of Detroit versus Devin Delonte Stillwell, ticket number P 1345993, count 1, 16 to 20 miles per hour over posted speed, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. These matters are scheduled for pretrial today. May I have appearances for the record?
I'm Zaranick for Mr. Stillwell. Please state your name, sir.
Davon Stillwell.
Judge, we'd like to set these matters for a bench trial.
Okay. Mr. Stillwell, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Stillwell, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranick this morning regarding your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court?
Yes.
Attorney Zaranek has indicated that you wish to schedule this matter for bench trial. Do you understand that a bench trial is a trial by the judge as opposed to a jury? So that means that the judge would be the decider of fact of your innocence or guilt.
Yes.
And do you understand that in order to have a bench trial, you have to waive your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And is anyone forcing you, threatening you, or promising you anything to get you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
And is that how you wish to proceed today?
Yes.
Okay, so the court is gonna schedule this matter for bench trial on December 20th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning. So you log into court the same way you did today by logging into the Zoom session for courtroom 333.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that's December 20th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your patience. We'll see you back here on the 20th. Okay, have a good day. That concludes
You
this
too.
matter. This is People of the City of Detroit versus Latanya Michelle Scott, case number SP 130-35951, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. This
Bob
matter is
Zaranick, oh, I'm
pretrial
sorry, Judge.
today. I'm sorry, this matter is scheduled for pretrial. I may have a
Bob,
patience, please.
Bob Zaranick for Ms. Scott. Please state your name, Ms. Scott.
She's muted.
Ms. Scott, can you unmute, ma'am, and please state your name?
I'm sorry, Latanya Scott.
Sure. Thank you.
Good morning.
Judge, I'm sorry. There's an offer of improper plates on this matter. She'd like to take that offer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Ms. Scott, can you please raise your right hand? Are you stationary? You're not driving, are you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Scott, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranek today in private about your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Zaranek has placed on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the offer?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the plea offer and plead guilty today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything besides the offer that was placed on the record to get you to enter into a guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matter before the court, and that by entering into a guilty plea, you are waiving that right?
I understand.
Okay, are you, knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury, you want to continue and enter into a guilty plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to direct your attention to the date of January 21st, 2022 at approximately 9:08 a.m. in the area of Greenview and West 7 Mile in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the location indicated, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving that vehicle without proper automobile insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the defense satisfied?
I'm sorry.
I was asking your defense counsel. I don't know, he disappeared.
Satisfied, Judge.
Okay, thank you. The court is also satisfied, and the court is going to accept a plea of, a guilty plea to the amended charge of improper plates. Ms. Scott, the court is gonna assess you a fine of $250 on that, charge of improper plates. How long do you need to pay that fine?
I'm sorry, you said how much time do I need?
Yes, I've been giving people until January 6th, 2023.
Okay.
Is that
I would
enough time?
definitely, I have been laid off from my job, just last week, which was unexpected. So I need as much time as you could give me, to be honest.
Okay, would you like to perform community service instead?
I'm sorry?
I said, would you like to perform community service instead? You could do, 4 days of community service, well, 32 hours of community service
Okay.
in lieu of the $250.
Okay, and where would I have to perform the community service?
That I don't know. I will give you a number to the probation department and you will call them to set it up. You know what? Give me 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna go off the record for just 1 second. I mean, no. We're back on the record. Ms. Scott, I was not able to find that information out. So what I'll do is give you an opportunity to, what I'll put is $250 or 32 hours of community service. I want you to take this number down.
I'm ready.
Do you have an ink pen? Okay. The telephone number is 313-965-3414. You have it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, is January 6th? No, what about January 1st?
Yes, wait, no.
Oh, wait, I think that,
Locked off, so
oh, yeah. That's
17.
yes. Okay, so that's $250 or 32 hours of community service by January 17th, 2023. And the court is going to give you a review date. So you come back to court on January 17th, 2023, just to let us know whether you performed those community service hours or paid the fine.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you got it?
So, Your Honor, I just want to make sure I have it correctly. So by the date of January 17th, 2023, I'll have to either pay the $250 or complete the 32 hours of community service.
That's correct.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And on the 17th, you come back to court, you log back into court at 8:35 a.m. And because the matter is set for review, and then you can just let us know whether you performed the community service or paid the fine.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll see you back here January 17th, 2023 at 8:35 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. If you opt to pay the $250 fine, you can pay it, you can come down here and pay it at our cashier's office on the first floor. You can go to the DivDat kiosks and pay them there. They're located at the Northwest Activity Center, at the City County Building, in different CVS's throughout the city. DivDat also has an app that you can download and pay that way. Or you can go online and pay at 36 District Court's website. Okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much for your patience. We'll see you back here on January 17th at 8:35 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.
You as well.
Bye, that concludes this matter. Okay, Attorney Zarek, I think that's everyone you've talked to. I see a Lamont Swaggerty. Did you ever get an opportunity to speak to him?
I did chat Prosecutor Morgan for an offer on Sevilla, Shannon, and English. So I'm just waiting on those three, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Saranic, this is the prosecutor. If you want to take me to a breakout room, I can give you offers, but I do have one for Martin Sevilla. And that's a failure to display and dismiss the other count.
Okay.
That one initially was going to be a retained.
What about Lamont Swaggerty?
Let me see. Okay, last name again. I'm sorry.
Swaggerty, he's on the screen.
Well, is he on my docket? I'm going to see if I oh, Swaggerty. He's a show cause for Swaggerty. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, for Swaggerty, I mean, we can do this in a breakout room, or I can do it right here if I don't want to disrupt the proceedings.
Okay, yeah, can you do it in the breakout room? I'm gonna put Mr. Swaggerty, can you turn on your camera for a second? Are you there? Hi, Mr. Swaggerty. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. You won't see all of this going on, but eventually Attorney Zaranick will be in there to discuss your case with you. And then after you speak to Attorney Zaranick, you'll come back here and we'll call your case, okay? So I'm gonna give you a prompt right now to go into a breakout room. Just follow that prompt. And wait on Attorney Zaranick. I'm gonna put you in room 7.
Mr. Zaranick, let me know which breakout room you want me to go to with.
Oh, okay. Let me look here. About 2.
Okay, good.
Mr. Swagger, you have to follow that prompt. I'm gonna send you another prompt.
Okay, I'm not good with this phone. Okay, how do I do that?
It's gonna pop up. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, I see it. See it join.
Yes, hit join. Volume is not coming out. You're gonna break out. Okay.
I'll have the prosecutor come in and speak to Oh, you want to just have this? Okay. Let me Let me have prosecutor Morgan come in here.
Madam Court Reporter?
Yes, Your Honor.
This seems like a good time to take a break, so I'm gonna take a 15-minute break.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. back at 10:55.
Yeah, go for so we're good.
What you want? Lemonade?
Yeah, I was just saying that because the police had pulled up. I didn't know what they was on. I was on some every shit, but he going in there, so I mean, you still going there if you want to.
We're ready on 3 matters, Judge.
Okay, we're on recess.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Not what he says.
Back soon.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Excuse me,
so,
Mrs. Zaranak.
I missed, okay.
Yes.
Quick question. I have a Secretary of State appointment tomorrow morning at 11. If I can show proof of my license by like email or something to the judge, will this price be waived, the fee?
I'll set this matter for a pretrial. Judge will give you a new date. Bring back your license on that date. You should be able to get this dismissed.
Okay.
All right. So just hang on. When the judge comes back in, we'll get you that date.
All
Stay
right,
on.
so Mr. Skilwally, we brought you back in because your attorney already handled your matter.
Okay.
So you pled to limited access and you got to pay in 14 days, the $125.
Okay. So I have to just to confirm, I have to pay in 14 days. You said 140,
125.
$125, and there's no points.
Right.
Okay. I can go pay it online.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm all set for now.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, court is back in session. Good Afternoon, I'm sorry, good morning to you again, Ms. Phillip. We're just waiting on the clerk to come back and then we can start calling cases.
Sorry, Hunter.
So Judge, we're ready on Shannon, English, and Swaggerty.
What was oh, Shannon, English, and Swaggerty? Okay.
Yes.
Is there a plea on Shannon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm just looking for the tickets. I only have one ticket. Let me see.
No.
I have ticket 1330205. I don't have.
Yeah, I think there's 4 different ones, Judge.
Oh, wait, let me see this thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm just looking for the original ticket.
Who filed it?
I didn't hear.
Who filed it?
Christopher Shannon. You don't have to.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't remember their names.
Yeah. Attorney, where is the file?
He's in room 2.
Okay.
It looks like he's alone.
Okay, I want to call this case, I want to call Mr. Shannon's case, but I want the attorney, I want the city attorney to also be on the record for this one. And I just sent him a prompt and he's not responding, so. You know what, whatever, I'm calling it anyway. Okay, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Christopher Lee Shannon. And ticket number P1330205. Count 1, driving while license suspended, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. This is also ticket number P800032. Count 1, driving while license not valid or improper license, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P119022, count 1, failure to display valid operator license not on person. And calling case number U385-22917, count 1, disorderly conduct. These matters are scheduled for trial today. May I please have appearances for the record, and can the officers that are present please turn on your camera and state your name?
Bob Zaranek for Mr. Shannon, Your Honor. Mr. Shannon, can you state your name, sir? Judge, Officer Rule and Officer Hayes are both here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I just joined the. I just saw join the room. My bad.
Yeah, we just hiding everything. We are on the record. We just the attorney just placed his appearance on the record. Can you just state your name for the record, please, officers?
Corporal Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police, 6th Precinct.
A whole new set of symptoms. I don't know what the fuck.
Officer Hayes, Detroit Police, 6th Precinct.
Judge, with that in mind, the offer from the city attorney was to plead on the 0321 ticket to a reduced charge of failure to display. There would also be a plea on the 2052 ticket to improper plates. There would also be a dismissal of the 02051 ticket and also the 0322 ticket. The other 2 tickets that are up today, Judge, are the ones ending in 2051 The officer did not appear on that case. We'd ask for a dismissal. And on the U ticket, there's no officer listed, no officer appeared. We asked for a dismissal on that ticket.
Okay, again, the court notes that these matters are scheduled for trial. Trial was scheduled for 8:35 this morning. The court notes that the complaining officers on ticket ending in 032 is Corporal Rule. He is present and has stated his name for the record. The court notes that the complaining witness on ticket ending in 205 is Officer Ricky Hayes. He is also present and has been present today. The court also notes that ticket ending in 252, the entire ticket number is P1190252. The complaining witness is Officer R. Pierce. That officer did not check in today, nor has that officer let us know of his or her whereabouts. The court is dismissing ticket number P1190252 without prejudice. Based on the officer's failure to appear, the court is also dismissing ticket U385-22917 based on the officer's failure to appear. And the court will note that the court does not have the original ticket on that matter, and so the court is not even aware of who the officer is on that U ticket. So that one is dismissed without prejudice because the city is not prepared to proceed on that. So we have 2 tickets that have been dismissed, and Attorney Duranic, he said there's a plea that has been offered, which is for the defendant to plead guilty to an amended failure to display charge. So that would be count 1 on ticket ending in 032. Is that correct?
Correct.
And also an amended charge improper plates on ticket ending in 205. So that's count 2, correct? Is that correct, Attorney Durant?
Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Shannon, can you please turn on your camera and state your name for the record? Thank you. Mr. Shannon, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Shannon, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Duranic today regarding your cases and your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And did you hear the plea offer that was placed on the record?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Can you repeat yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you understand that plea offer?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the plea offer and enter into a guilty plea today. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're sounding really muffled. Can you get closer to the microphone?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just try to stay there for a second until we get through this. So did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything beyond the plea offer to get you to enter into a guilty plea today?
No.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into this guilty plea today, you are waiving that right? Did you get that, Madam Court Reporter?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Shannon, I'm going to repeat the question. I said, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into this guilty plea today, you are waiving that right?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, thank you. Knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury, do you wish to continue and enter into this guilty plea today?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty? One more time.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I want to direct your attention to the date of March 20th, 2022 at approximately 3:11 p.m. in the area of Schoolcraft Road and Southfield Freeway in the city of Detroit. On that date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a Mercury vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And were you driving that vehicle without proper automobile insurance?
Yes, I was.
Thank you. Is defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept the guilty plea to the amended charge of improper plate on count 2 of ticket ending in 205. Attorney Zaretta, do you stipulate to probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is dismissing count 1 of ticket ending in 205. That's the driving while license suspended matter. Okay, Mr. Shannon, I also want to direct your attention to the date of January 24th, 2018 at approximately 3:40 in the afternoon in the area of Joy Road and Rosemont Avenue in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a Cadillac vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving that vehicle with a license that was not valid or an improper license?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, can you repeat yourself?
Yes.
Okay, is defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge, and we'll step to probable cause.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied, and the court is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display on count 1 of ticket ending in 032. And the court is dismissing count 2 of that ticket, which is the no insurance misdemeanor charge. Corporal Rule and Officer Hayes, you are free to go unless you want to stay until the end of the proceeding. Thank you for attending today. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, have a good day. Be safe, please.
Thank you.
Be safe. Okay, see you later, Corporal Rule.
Yeah, have a good day.
Okay, all right, Mr. Shannon. The court is gonna assess you a fine of $250 on the failure to display. $250 on the improper plates. That's a total of $500. I've been giving people until January 6th, 2023 to pay that amount. Will you be able to pay the $500 by January 6th, 2023?
Yes, I will.
I'm sorry, can you come closer and say that again?
Yes, I will.
Okay, all right, so that's January 6th, 2023. It's a total of $500. I don't know, does he have any other outstanding? Fines? Okay, so that's $500 to be paid. You can pay that by coming down to the court and paying in person on the first floor at the cashier's office. You can pay it by going online and paying at 36th District Court's website. You can also pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. I know there's one at the Northwest Activity Center. I know there's one at the City County Building or the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center on Woodward and Jefferson. And they're also located at different CVS's in the city. So you can go there and pay it as well. You can also pay by downloading the DivDat app. That's DIVDAT. But just make sure you have that $500 paid by January 6th, 2023.
Yes, default.
Okay. And there are some other matters that you've defaulted on. These fines are not connected to those defaults, but I just want to let you know that the $500 is on the matters that we had handled today. Okay, Mr. Shannon, do you have any questions?
What's the other matter?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I understand what we took care of today, but what else does I have? I mean, what else do I have?
Okay,
I thought I was
He
Okay,
has fractures that he needs
Okay, you have a lot, is what I'm telling you, is what I'm hearing. Let me see.
He has quite a few that cashiers be able to go over with him. Civil infractions.
Okay. So, Mr. Shannon, what I would recommend is that you come down to 36th District Court and see the cashier, because you have more civil infraction fees than is feasible for me to print out and tell you today. If you come down to the cashier's office, they can print them out or just tell you everything that you owe, but you owe quite a few fees on those civil infractions.
I'll come down there.
Okay, thank you. That concludes this matter, unless you have more questions. Okay, thank you, Mr. Shannon. Have a good day, and thank you for your patience. That concludes this matter. Mr. Swaggerty. Mr. Swaggerty. Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute for now. I don't know what's going on with your phone, but I know that I put you in a breakout room before, if you can hear me.
Yeah, we already spoke, Judge. I know he had audio earlier, so he may have stepped away.
Okay, so it doesn't even allow me to mute him at this point, so I don't know what's going on. But I'll deal with him when he comes back to the camera. All right, so I see Timothy English and Martin Sabia. Are you ready on those?
We're ready on English, Judge.
Okay. Shannon's paperwork I can file. Mr. English, can you turn on your camera? I'm about to call your case.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. How are you? Just 1 second. Mr. Swaggerty, can you hear me? Because I can't hear you and I don't think you have audio. Can you turn on your audio, Mr. Swaggerty? Attorney Zarek, you said you already spoke to him and you know how you're proceeding in the case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna call Mr. English's case. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Timothy Gary English, ticket number P1256410, count 1, driving while license suspended. This matter is scheduled for a show cause today. May I have appearances for the record?
Bob Zaranick for Mr. English. Please state your name, sir.
Timothy Gary English.
Judge, could we set this matter for a pretrial? Mr. English just needs some time so he can get his driver's license, bring that in, show the court.
We sure can. So the court is going to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. English and schedule this matter for pretrial. Our next pretrial date is December 20th, 2022 at 8:35 in the morning. Mr. English, you come to court the same way you reported today by logging into our Zoom session for courtroom 333. And that's December 20th, 2022 at 8:38. I'm sorry, not 8:30, 8:35 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your patience. We will see you on December 20th, 2022.
Okay, see you then, Judge.
Okay. Have a good day. Thank
Likewise.
you. Okay, are you ready on Sevilla or Sevilla? I don't know if I
Judge, he never responded in the breakout room, so I did not speak to him.
Okay, let me send him a message. If I can. Okay, I just sent him a message. I don't know what is going on. May have to give him another date, but we'll deal with that in one moment. Do we have anyone else that you need to speak to after we handle Mr. Swaggerty?
Judge. I think that's everybody.
That is lovely and amazing. Okay. All right. This is people of the city of Detroit. Mr. Swaggerty, can you hear me? Mr. Swaggerty, I just chatted you a message. Okay, there we go. It says you're connecting to audio. Perfect. Mr. Swaggerty, can you hear me? Is there someone at your house that can help you with the technology?
Yeah, I did speak to him, Judge. I mean, he was on there.
He's still on here. He's
I
here.
don't know what,
Hello?
I don't know what happened.
Mr. Sevilla, hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We've been trying to make contact with you for quite some time. Were you having audio issues?
I mean, oh, y'all just got done with that other case. I've been trying to fix it. I've been sitting on the phone since 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay, well, the attorney needs to speak to you before we can address your matter, before the court can address your matter. I have one other person who is trying to connect to audio. If he's able to connect, I'm gonna handle his case first and then send you into a breakout room for Attorney Zaranek to speak with you. So just give us a moment. I'm gonna mute you for a second. Mr. Swaggerty, can you hear me? Oh, man. Okay, Mr. Sevilla, how do you pronounce your last name, sir?
Sevilla.
Sevilla, okay. Mr. Sevilla, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room. Attorney Zaranek, what were you doing with Mr. Swaggerty?
Mr. Swaggerty was a plea judge.
Okay, we definitely need audio to do that. Mr. Sevilla, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1, okay? Let me find here. You were in room 8, so I'm gonna move you to 1. Follow the prompt, and Attorney Zaranek will be in there to speak with you momentarily.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I don't know what to do with Mr. Swaggerty. Mr. Swaggerty, if you can hear me, put up a thumbs up sign.
We are ready on Mr. Sevilla, Judge.
Mr. Swaggerty, can you hear me? Okay. Mr. Swaggerty, if you can hear me, can you nod your head or put up a thumbs up sign or something? Something to let me know you can hear me?
And let me ask,
I don't know.
Swagger.
I can't call the case. You cannot communicate. Mr. Sevilla, can you please turn on your camera? I'm about to call your matter.
Are you able to run a certificate record? Eddie Resters, press. Yeah, 827 reference. I'm just at the docket sheet.
Case number SP 1348451, people of the city of Detroit versus Martin Arenio Sevilla III. Count 1, driving while license suspended. And count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. These matters are scheduled for pre-trial today. Can I have a hearing for the record?
On granted for Mr. Sevilla. Please state your name, sir.
Martin Sevilla.
Judge, there's an offer on this case, and the 531 to reduce that to a failure to display, dismiss the 532 matter. He'd like to avail himself of that offer.
Okay, Mr. Sevilla, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Please lower your hand. Mr. Sevilla, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranek in private regarding your matters before the court and your accompanying rights?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and did you hear the plea offer that Mr. Zaranek or Attorney Zaranek just placed on the record?
Yes.
Do you understand the plea offer?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the plea offer and enter into a guilty plea today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of the plea offer placed on the record to get you to plead guilty today?
No, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
I said no, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into this guilty plea today, you are waiving that right?
Yes.
Knowing and understanding that you're waiving your right to a trial by judge to continue and plead guilty today?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Sevilla, let's direct your attention to I'm going to direct your attention to the date of May 9th, 2022 at approximately 7:30 p.m. in the area of Davison and Sherwood Streets in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and then the area indicated, were you driving a Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving that vehicle while your driver's license was suspended?
Correct.
That's a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. Attorney Zaranek, do you also stipulate the probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept Mr. Sevilla's guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display on count 1. The court is dismissing count 2, which is the no insurance misdemeanor charge. We're dismissing that in accordance with the plea agreement. Mr. Sevilla, the court is assessing you a fine of $250 on the failure to display. I have been giving people until January 6th, 2023 to pay that fine. Is that enough time for you to pay the $250?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's $250 to be paid by January 6th, 2023. You can pay by coming down to 36th District Court and paying in person, seeing our cashiers on the first floor. You can also go to 36th District Court's website and pay online. You can also pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. I know there's one at the Northwest Activity Center. There's also one at the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center, also known as the City County Building down on Jefferson and Woodward. I'm told that the kiosks are also located in different CVSs throughout the city. So you can pay one of those ways. You can also download the DivDat app and pay through the app. But just make sure that $250 fine is paid by January 6th, 2023, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, well, thank you so much for your patience today. And
Yeah.
again, make sure that fine is paid by January 6th.
All right, I appreciate y'all. No, I appreciate y'all.
Okay. That concludes this matter. Thank you very much. I'm going to remove you from the courtroom, Mr.
Okay. Okay. Have a great day.
Okay, Mr. Swaggerty. Can you hear me? If you can, nod your head. Thank you so much for waiting. So, man, I'll mute you, Mr. Courtney. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to give him another date. He can't take the plea without, I mean, he has to be able to communicate.
Your Honor, in the meantime, this is the prosecutor. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
I can.
I emailed an offer over for Christopher Shannon. I guess he had a trial today.
We're
I'm
all
not sure.
set on that one.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yep, but it's also in writing, just in case.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
We're just trying to deal with Mr. Swaggerty and then we'll be done. I don't know why he cannot see that sign. Did he go? Did he leave? I think he just left. Oh, no.
Mr. Swaggerty, can you hear us?
Hi, Mr. Swaggerty.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. We in this phone.
Okay,
Okay.
we have you on speaker.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm illiterate with this phone, but okay.
Okay, Madam Prosecutor, can you hear Mr. Swaggerty?
Your Honor, I can hear him.
Report. I'm sorry, forgive me. Can you
No
hear him?
problem. Yes, Your Honor.
Can you hear him, Attorney Zarate?
Ken, Judge, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Swagger. You can turn your camera back on. We're just gonna do it like this, okay?
Okay, yeah. I don't know how to do
There
that,
you
but
are.
okay.
Okay, don't press anything else. Don't press anything.
I ain't about none of it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for calling the courtroom. All right, this is, let me get your file. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Lamont Jerome Swaggerty, ticket number P1222227, count 1, driver's license expired. This matter is scheduled for show cause today. May I have appearances for the record?
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Swaggerty. Mr. Swaggerty, can you state your name, sir?
Lamont Duran Dwight.
Thank you. Judge, the plea offer in this matter is for Mr. Swaggerty to plead to a reduced charge of failure to display he'd like to avail himself of that offer.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Swaggerty, can you please raise your right hand? Do you? No, but if you tell me it's raised, that's fine. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Swaggerty, I just saw another ticket. It's not on the docket. It's for a civil infraction. It's ticket number, I'm calling it, by the way. Ticket number P1222226. That's the city of Detroit versus Lamont Jerome Swaggerty. Count 1, registration and or plate violation, no plate. Can you appear on that behalf, on the Mr. Swaggerty's behalf?
Yes, Your Honor, Bob Zaranick for Mr. Swaggerty.
Okay, Mr. Swaggerty, and the ticket that I just called is a civil infraction. Did you pay the fine on that one?
It was like 170. I paid 100. I was short 70, I believe.
Okay, can you pull up this one? Give me 1 second. The clerk is gonna pull it up.
So this case went to collections,
Oh,
and so now we're.
Mr. Swaggerty, this case has gone to collections, so there's really nothing. There's a balance of $204 on your civil infraction.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure you get that paid. If it hadn't gone to collections, it's something I may try to work something out.
Sorry, can I just pay them both when I get my check?
When you get your taxes?
No, when I get my check, I'm on disability.
Oh, okay.
On the first.
Okay.
On the first is what I need.
Okay, yes. But let's get you through the other ticket first. Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Zaranick today in private about this case and about your accompanying right?
Yes, I did.
And did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Zaranick placed on the record?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand the plea offer?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the plea offer and plead guilty today. Is that correct?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything beyond the plea offer in order to get you to enter into a guilty plea today?
No, they did not.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into a guilty plea today, you are waiving that right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury, do you wish to continue and plead guilty today?
Yes, I do.
All right, are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't have the written offer for Mr. Swaggerty. Can you tell me again what it is, Mr. Attorney Durant?
Judge, it's to reduce it to a failure to display.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Swaggerty, I want to direct your attention to the date of July 3rd, 2021 at approximately 1:42 p.m. in the area of Visger Street and South Bassett Street in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving that vehicle with an expired driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor, and we skipped the or there is no dismissals. I'm sorry.
No problem. The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display. Mr. Swaggerty, the court is going to assess you a fine of $250 on the failure to display.
Man.
So
Lord.
you say you're on disability?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you get that fine paid by March?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, I hear you. Okay, so now, are we talking both, because I want to pay both fines. So you mean I got till March to pay both fines, $250 and $204?
You know what? The court is gonna reduce the failure to display to $200, okay?
Okay.
So that'll be $200 on the failure to display. There's really nothing I can do about the civil infraction, which is now $204. So it's a total of $404.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And I'm gonna give you until March. March 10th to pay that $200. You have until March 10th to pay the $200. The $204 has already gone into collections. And so, you need to pay that as soon as possible as well.
All right.
Okay?
Okay, now I can just pay them both by March 10th, because I call with my card and just pay it that way. I can pay half next month and half the next month. Will that be okay?
You can, yeah, you can pay, you can break it up in increments if you'd like. Just make sure it's paid by March 10th. You can pay, you can call the court and pay over, with the credit card. You can go online and pay with the credit card.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay, you can also come down to the courthouse and pay on the first floor at our cashier's office. You can pay by downloading the DivDat app. There are also DivDat kiosks in the community. One is at Northwest Activity Center. There's another one at the City County Building or the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center on Woodward and Jefferson. And they are also located in different CVSs throughout the community. So there are several ways you can pay. Okay.
Okay, I'll pay it with my credit card. I'll pay it with my disability card. Okay.
All right, so that's 200 on the failure to display and 204 on that outstanding civil infraction.
Okay. Now, last question, when I pull it up, they'll both come up so I can just pay right there and I don't have to, I'm-
Will you still be able to pay? Attorney Serrani, do you have any knowledge of that? If it goes to collections, if he can pay online still?
Don't know for sure, Judge.
One
He
second.
could always, I mean, I don't know how easy it is for him to go to 36districtcourt.org and punch in his name. And if he can pay online, it should show up that he can pay there. But if not, he might have to come down to court or find out who the collection group is.
And you know what, my clerk was going to call, but because you are calling in, Mr. Swaggerty, she cannot make that phone call for you. Let me just see.
Unless I put you on hold, sir, and then I call with another line, is that okay? Check.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. No problem. Thank you, Judge. All right.
1 second.
I'll get that taken care of by 3:10.
Just hold on one
Just
second.
hold on for 1 second, Mr. Swaggerty.
They're not there.
36 District Court Collections.
Hi, it's calling for Judge Kennedy's courtroom inquiring that if the defendant is on a payment plan or their matters have been into collections, are they able to pay for those matters online?
Yes.
Okay.
So long as it's not a warrant, they can pay online.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello? Okay.
Okay, Mr. Swaggerty, what we've been told is that you can still pay on, if,
I can still pay.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
yes, you can still pay online if, the ticket has been sent to collections,
Okay.
okay?
Because I gotta pay my property tax. So I want to get that done first, and I'll see to it I have it in there by 3:10.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and y'all have a blessed and wonderful holiday.
You do the same, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
That concludes this matter. And I believe we are done, Attorney Zaranick, is that correct?
Yep, that should be it, Judge.
It looks like it. Thank you so much for your help today.
Thank you. I appreciate it,
Attorney
Judge.
Gordon, are you in there? Thank you so much. We're done for the day, I think. We don't have to.
Oh, great, wonderful. And it was prior to 12 p.m., right?
We're getting there.
No, it's not 12 yet.
Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, you know, it could have been 11:30 if Mr. Swaggerty didn't have problems, you know.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much. That
Good.
concludes this docket for
Thanks.
this morning.
Aren't
All
you
right,
supposed to
have a good
be
day,
out
everybody.
one day this week?
You too, Attorney Zaranick.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
aren't you going to be out? What?
I will be training for another docket tomorrow and the day after tomorrow.
Okay, Wednesday, Thursday you'll be out, and you probably don't know who's going to cover for you,
No, I don't know that.
and nor do you know who the clerk is going to be.
I think we'll still have the same clerk.
Oh, you think? Miss Whitlow?
I mean, I
They-
don't know.